Hey YouTube, JP back for another JP Gaming. Today we're going to take a shot at Tavern Brawl. I took a quick look at it on the way home on the train, but I have not created a deck, so we will do that together. I don't think I've ever played this Tavern Brawl, so we will learn as we go. Hopefully we can get the win. This week's Tavern Brawl is Blood Magic. How much are you willing to sacrifice for power? All your spells will cost health instead of mana. So that's pretty powerful. That is a not a common thing in Hearthstone, but it is pretty common in legacy formats and Magic the Gathering, and that's kind of where I became obsessed with card games. There's a specific card actually, and I don't think it's legal. It's called Channel. It's a green 2-drop 2 green magic or mana spell cost in Magic the Gathering, and it allows you to hurt yourself to produce mana. And I actually played in a cube draft 2 weeks ago, and I had that spell, and I was able to bring out massive creatures turn 2 and hopefully win the game right there on the spot. Believe it or not, that's cube is usually degenerate enough where even that wasn't enough to win some of my matches. So super fun spell in Magic, super fun mechanic, so we will see if we can push it to the limit. My initial thought is, what can we take advantage of that's spell, high mana cost spell that's not going to be a flash in the pan. And what I mean by that is we could, if, for example, we played Mage and we drew a Pyroblast, if you guys remember, as that's that 10 mana, do 10 damage. So effectively, we could do something like that, but we would just be hurting ourselves 10 points to do 10 damage to them. So I don't know if that's where we want to be. My second thought is to a card that was nerfed a while back. And that card is called Call the Wild. It's a hunter card, and I believe it is a 9 mana spell that brings out 3 really powerful creatures. And that's where I think we want to be, because yeah, if we draw it early, it costs us 9 health to play, but these 3 animal companions stick around. Barring removal. So I think we're going to give Hunter a shot. And I also think a minion heavy deck is not bad, because everyone's going to be hopefully trying to get cute with free spell casts, and hopefully that will bring them down to a point where we can swing in a couple times with some cute furry creatures and get the win. So let's, as I always say, enough of the talk. Let's create the deck. We'll go ahead and just stop thinking about it and load up a hunter here. And for here, I kind of like Arcane Shot actually. It's only 1 health to do 2 damage. And then we will load up with a bunch of other creature spells. I do like creature heavy decks, so this kind of just makes sense. Get out of here, we don't want you. I always forget you can just click on them. So let's do this. Cool. So no idea if this will be good or not, but the main idea is we want to forego hurting ourselves to cast spells, and we just want to lay down some creatures. We do have a few spells to react to whatever the opponent's doing, but again, they're very situational. They can kill minions or do damage if needed. And what I was looking for is something that will hurt us less. So for example, this does 1 damage to us, 2 damage to whatever we need it to do. Along with that, we have 2 quick shots, which is pretty much a staple in any hunter deck. Again, 2 damage to us, 3 damage, and if it's the last card, we get to draw, which is nice. And finally, all these other decent beasts, and then we get to the card we talked about, Call of the Wild. If we draw this in our opener, I think that's where we want to be, and we want to be playing it as soon as possible. That could lead to some really good advantages. So let's cross our fingers there. Let's just take a quick look real quick, see if we missed any high level mage spells or hunter spells. I know we didn't, but let's just remind ourselves. Yeah, so the thing about hunter, there's not a lot of spells. I mean, explosive shot, but again, that's 5 to us to do 5 to a creature and 2 to it can't even go face. So let's cue this bad boy up and see if we get the win. Fighting for a classic pack like usual. This is our first foray this week into Tavern Brawl, and I believe this is the first time I've ever played this particular Tavern Brawl. So let's see if we can get the win. Okay, so this guy here was thinking the same thing that we're thinking. Oh, baby, baby, baby. We're doing it. We are living the dream. And we're on the play. So this could be very good for us. And I mistakenly did not swing with the Huffer. Wow, okay. Yeah, I have no idea whose game this is. This is insane. We would be up 5 more damage on him if we would have gotten that Huffer.
Such big teeth I have.
So now it's up to the gods, RNG gods, to... Okay, that's not cool. We wanted that pickup there. Question is, can we race him from here? Because he'll do 7 next turn, putting us to 11. We can... It'd be nice if we had some high-costed creatures. Either way, this is going to be over fast, so we will find out soon enough. So right now, he has lethal. Can we... So we don't have an ability to do 5 with... So we would have got... Well, he wouldn't have obviously shot there, but... So we did leave 5 on the table there at the beginning. That is embarrassing. But he wouldn't have killed himself there, obviously. So we threw the dream away, and it feels bad. So let's get right back into it. At least it was super quick. And it's funny, we seem to be thinking the same thing that everybody else is thinking. So it'll be interesting to see if we play another hunter or if there's other broken combos out there. Trying to think. They got Starfire, I think, at 6, which is do 5, draw a card. Druids, that is. We got the Dream again, so this time we will certainly not leave 5 damage on the table. And we're going first again, so I think this is going to be where we can make up for the mistakes last turn. So we'll put down the cute little cat, Alley Cat, and Tabby Cat. And then play our 9. Swing for 5 and hope. I mean, one thing he could do here is pay 4 life to swipe.
The end is coming.
Okay. Sweet. Don't know why you would play the Doomsayer, but at any rate, so kind of a weird Tavern Brawl. I do think we were exactly where we needed to be, and we were extremely lucky being on the play and drawing Call the Wild both times. So pretty powerful. We have enough time. Let's do one ladder. So currently, let's see if we got any quests available. God, here we go. Fuck you. What the fuck? All right. Rogue or Warrior. 1 more victory. So let's play a quick ladder match. And I've never actually played Warrior on stream or on record that I know of, and so I hate to admit this, but I do have I made a not a control, but an aggro Warrior the other day. Pretty standard stuff, so aptly named. I hate myself for playing something like this. I've only gotten 7 wins total all time with Warriors in standard, if that gives you any idea of how little I've played this class. So we got time for one quick one. Let's see if we can get that win, get that quest finished up, and putting us close to 1,500 gold. That's a lot of gold, boys. Okay, should be an easy matchup as long as we draw what we need. So this is our only low-costed pirate. We probably want to keep him to pull patches, and it's also hard for the hunter to deal with early creatures unless he plays Arcane Shot, which he typically doesn't. We don't have any weapons, so we'll go ahead and 2 4-drops in hand, so we'll go ahead and toss the Dread Corsair. We'll keep the Elite. It's a pretty good card against hunters, and we will definitely keep the Frowling Berserker because it's very good against hunters, in my opinion. And see what we get. That's a much better play to start the game than Southsea. We could consider playing both off coin, but I think we'll hold coin and just start with the old small-time Buccaneer. I read a funny post on Reddit today. They suggested that, because we talked about this yesterday, but small-time Buccaneer here is getting nerfed to 1 toughness, so it'll be a 1-drop, 1 attack, 1 toughness. And somebody suggested that they should change the art, alter the art of the guy, and give him a 1 peg leg. And I thought that was Super cute. So if Ben Brode watches my YouTube channel, please consider making that change. Alright, so like I said, we could coin South Sea, but we'll hold on. Probably we're going to want to coin out the Frothing Berserker next turn, actually. Some pretty busted stuff can come off of that. So first we will trap test. So there, traps, secrets, excuse me, are well known hunter archetype. Most people are comfortable playing against them. There is a list of traps that are predominantly played, and so I'm guessing this is an explosive trap that once we swing in, it will do 2 damage to all creatures. Could also be a bear 3/3 taunt, a cat if we play a spell. So let's stop talking and test this theory. So here, if we played the coin, we could play the Frothing Berserker. But because we swung in and didn't trigger this trap, chances are that trap would trigger if we played the coin and pop out a 4/2 cat. So we're going to let that trap languish. And we're actually just going to shield up. Give ourselves 2 armor. Because we're smart and we're playing around that trap. So here's an even weirder play. So we know that it's not the 2 damage to all creatures. We know that it's not the 3/3 taunt. So now our main concerns are: 1, if we play spells, will it produce the 4/2 cat? 2, if the next creature we play could trigger a snipe, which would do 4 damage. That would suck really bad to lose Frothing Berserker straight off. So what we will do, again, we got plays on plays. We're actually going to throw down the South Sea. It's not a snipe. And we will throw down the Blood Scale. We should have actually swung that first. That hurts. Okay, so that's more than likely 4/2 cat, that cat trick, which will trigger if we play a spell. This is not cool. So it looks like we're gonna have to pop that cat. Okay, so we will pop the cat. Then we actually have to put cat and our face into the first cat, or into the first whatever these stupid things are. That will trigger him up to there. Now we actually have to throw, probably, this is so weird. It's not a good spot. That's a pretty good play for him to play both those hyenas, but we want to get those hyenas off the board as soon as possible. We're still not in a bad spot. He had to devote a lot of resources to putting himself in that position. Here we just go face. We use our face to clear. So here we actually play Frothing Berserker and Heroic Strike and attack the cat, putting us to 18, but buffing the Frothing Berserker up to 3/4. And next turn we will have an Arcanite Reaper coming down. That doesn't do shit. But enable the kill command, so that does do stuff. So perfect clear. We'll actually clear here. Drop the Arcanite Reaper. Drop small time Buccaneers. I still think we can get him. I mean, if he doesn't establish a board at all, he could kill us in 8 turns with this just hero power. It's probably gonna be good for him. Very lucky there. We were very lucky there. This is pretty good combos. He's probably pissed off right now. That was probably one of the best cards we can draw. Buffing Arcanite Reaper. So now that's 12 damage along total. We don't want to see an acidic slime. But we're pretty close to threatening lethal here. The misdirection is, you rarely see that played, so props to that guy. That's a cool ass card. But I don't know of a way unless he's packing all kinds of. Actually, that does it. So good. No, it doesn't. But it's close. I think he's got us. Maybe. Maybe. He's close. He's got 7. No, he's got us. That's 9. So good on him. That was unexpected for sure. I don't know why he has to throw the dog down, but so there you go. I don't know if there was anything that we could have done differently. Well, it was pretty. That's why these decks are dumb. It's just lay it down and hope you get what you get. I felt like we were in a pretty good position at the very end there. If he wouldn't have had the 9-drop spell there, I don't think. Or I think it was the misdirection that got us. So that was a cool include from him. And props to our opponent. But we did get the Tavern Brawl win today. So let's go and crack open that pack right now for the funsies. What do we got? Whenever I see people do this, I always see them hover over. So we know there is a rare, I believe. So we have a bullshit pack here. No epics, no legendaries. So we'll open up all the non-rares first. And for a rare, Abomination. So, sucky pack. Let's go ahead and dust it. So that looks like it will get us. I must have had another card in there that I hadn't dusted, but looks like this will net us 80 dust. We're a little low on dust right now, though. It takes, just for reference, it takes 1,600 dust to create a legendary card. And then it goes down from there. I think a rare is 100 dust, maybe. I could be wrong. 100, 400, 800, 1,600 maybe. Anyways. But we got the Tavern Brawl. Opened our pack. Should have had that warrior win. But I'm glad if you stuck around for the whole thing. Thank you for watching. Give us a thumbs up. Tell your friends to subscribe. And thanks for watching. Tomorrow I will be doing I'll be recording, and then I might be doing 2 recordings and posting late Friday because I'll be going to a wrestling event Friday, independent wrestling. So if you don't catch it on Friday, it should be up. If I don't get it on Friday, it should be up this weekend, and hopefully I will be introducing some stuff other than Hearthstone by the end of this week. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned.